Well, good day, good morning, good afternoon. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the wilderness. Welcome back to PZ. Hello, Lyra. Hello, Joker Chef. Good to see you all. So, last time around, we had some issues with our second room and the game not registering it as an indoor area. And if we look at the temperature here, it's now fixed. I was able to fix that in debug mode. So we actually have an indoor area. That also means we can get a sink going here. And, well, we're not going to freeze to death in winter. That's also a good advantage. We'll see if I have to resort to debug mode then for any other rooms to be built. My assumption is probably, yeah. It's an PZ thing that sometimes just happens, and there's not much you can do. Alright. Have a look in here. We have 35 more stones. We could start building on that next room. You know, just let's get the stones out of the way. If we have any more concrete left here. Oh, look, and 2 buckets of concrete. Trowel. Let's grab half of those stones. One more. Enough for 3 walls. Actually, we're probably gonna make a window or 2. Right, stone wall. We don't make a window. Right, it's empty. Still running around with a freaking hiking bag. I need to find some good backpacks. Mix. Bucket of cement. Yep. 17 stones. So that's 2 regular walls and a window wall, I think. Actually, see here. Window. Yeah, window wall only takes 5 stones. Cool. So we do a window there. Then a regular wall here. And here. Then we need to go hunt some stones again, I guess. It's all electrical and metal crap. Yeah, I wanna. Maybe we build some crates somewhere where we just put all this stuff in, so it's not on the ground here. We build a little storage shed here. Building something little is always an understatement, right? It ends up being something large. I wouldn't mind having a second little building. We can build it out of wood, so we're not going to be collecting stones for 200 years again. Yeah, you know what? Let's grab an axe. Some trees. Some bushes. I'm gonna just leave that X here, so I don't have to run all the way across the base in case I still want to do something. I don't have food on me. Probably have some food left in the kitchen, in the fridge. There's some. We're living the life here. Let's actually make ourselves a nice salad here. Fish and eggs, and more fish and more eggs. BT going up. Not terrible. Alright, so we wanna start some logs here. And switch to construction. And tiles. What was that? What broke? My hammer? Yeah, my hammer broke into a full condition handle and a almost full condition claw hammer head. That seems like an upgrade. What's happening here? Assemble. Unpack this, unpack that. New implement. What am I missing? I need a hammer to assemble the hammer. Do not have a hammer somewhere here. I guess I probably have one here. Ah, city, isn't it? Yeah, now I have a full condition hammer. Just from the stuff that broke off when my hammer broke. What is there that I just walked through? There's another bush here. Not on my watch. One more out here. Alright, let's go back to crafting. What am I missing now? Nails? Turns out we got a bunch of nails. We just don't have carry capacity for nails. God damn. Why do you have to go and make things so complicated here? We can do like 3x3 boxes here with a place in the middle to stand. Actually do one come out, one more out. It's not going to be super cramped. Then we're gonna have... Do I have wall frames here? Yes. Middle of a forest, I'm constantly running out of wood. How does that happen? Can I just say how much I like this big bar mod? Like anything crafting intensive, it's so nice to have. Okay, I don't think I want to fully build this, right? I want to get the crates up so I can get some order in here. Wait, do I not? Do I not have good walls yet? I have craftsman walls. Okay, so how do I clear this? Probably need to go to advanced walls, remove it from the hotbar. No. Out. Drag it off. Drag it off. There we go. And then we can add it to the hotbar. There we go. More planks. So keep stealing the planks. Logs even. Crafting, building even. We want a window frame here. We don't have the advanced crates. We still build no, that's not true at all. Same problem. Drag this off. We can make nice crates. Planks. Thank you very much. Need more planks. Not do that in the middle of the night though. Any book that we're reading right now? I think we might be through with all the literature we have. Agriculture is red, and we don't have number 2. Animal care 2 is red. Butchering 3 we don't have. Cooking 3 we don't have. Electrical, no. Fishing, yeah. Fishing, we would need number 3, which we don't have. There's red. Mechanical, we actually need to do some mechanics. We need to do mechanics today also. This is the big task. Pottery 2 would be nice to have. Reloading. Fully red. I like the order of this. I never like why is physical and then I guess it's alphabetical. That makes yeah, makes sometimes sense. I guess we just, if we don't have anything to read, we're just gonna wait until it's no longer super early. Go outside to not be panicked. Yeah, I'm close. Why did I make a claustrophobic character? What's your... Why are you not doing this? Pick up these planks. There we go. Okay. Gonna build a bunch more crates here. Just have this as a little storage space. Turn this into a room. You know, door here. Lots of crates. So we don't see it all the time, but we have it nearby. And then for now, I guess I'm just gonna pick up everything and throw it in some crates. Hey, go. Okay. This way, at least we don't have everything stored on the forest floor. You know, feels like a bit of a weird storage solution. Oh, and I kind of want, before it disappears, give me some of these twigs here. I'm just gonna put them in here for now. They're basically just as tinder to fire up this stove when we need it. Right, let's make a breakfast salad. I think we take the remaining food here with us. So my plan is that we're gonna head out. Grab a bunch of extra axes and work towards Tikitown. Now I can also get a tent, get a sleeping bag. Hello. I might just actually take all the fruit axes that we have here. Okay, let's head out. And I was thinking, so last time we tried to poke towards that, where the, what is it, a police station or something? I don't know what kind of station, fire station it was. I think I want to change the approach on how to get into Tikitown and work on along the river here. First of all, it's a way shorter drive. And second of all, first of all, has to be enough. There. Now, I guess the second reason would be we have the river on one side, so we're not gonna have zombies coming from all directions. We know that the river side is clear. Look at all that lovely clay that we can collect here at any point if we want to. Well, I guess the other argument making this an easier approach here is that it's really just a long straight stretch of road. Let's get these idiots here from the out of the street. Flintstone notes here. I want to do more napping and also like lots of large stones. So 5, 6. Without even searching here. Do another stone hunting sessions at some point. I'm not sure fully there at a point where we can fully switch to blacksmithed weapons, so stone axes, stone scythes are still going to be the main weapons here. I guess this is where the fun begins. First zombie has a fire axe for me, isn't that fantastic? That was cursed. Not sure why I was down swinging there. Oh, that is an authentic zombie here, right? Bateman's jacket, Bateman's shirt. This, please. Launch away. Yes, I need to get back into the swing of things here. No, I was also thinking here, if we get... that's actually not what I want to do. If we get our forge up and running, get our metal working a little bit higher, we could totally switch to swords. Like, this is not a lumberjack, so we're not married to axes. Oh, there's so many zombies and I don't even see the edge of Tikitown. Damn. Seriously, oh, no, that's just the edge of the vision, not the edge of the town. Knife. I might have not refreshed my water. You know what we might do here? Put the water canteen in the backpack. We're right next to the river, right? We can just take sips from the river. Interesting how this one reached me first, because he was a regular walker, not a slow walker like she. Anyway, I think it's time for our breakfast salad. And take a sip and keep fighting. There's an argument to be made to chop down the trees here, so that we have good vision on both sides of the road. Hey, Vendrax, see you. That's the red one. Go down, thank you. Scroll back a little bit, sit on the ground, rest. On the ground. Put it into the corpse. Any reasonable person would do. I kind of really want the electrical book. Although we could, we have generator magazine. We have electrical one for hot wiring. There's actually no reason to keep leveling electrical. Oh no, we need to electrical free to move an electrical oven. Yeah, there's something strange in this neighborhood. You got busted. Might be a little bit over eager here. Don't like having zombies here, slowly outflanking me on the sides. What? Machete? I would have never. Okay, the whole bread knife or machete game is just very different now. There's somebody here in the boonies. Come on, dude. Come over here. Oh, that shout. Okay. I did not expect this outcome, that this is intriguing. I must all be like pinpoint hearing zombies that we just pulled out of the main group. I was so far away from any other group when I shouted for this one guy. Once we can, you know, one-shot them. One-shot them in 1 or 2 hits. Still not done, okay. Give me a sec here. Gotta catch my breath. We have a large knife, I'll take that. Okay. I'm not even peckish, so I'm not gonna eat that just yet. Just wanted to have a little pause here, cook something. You know, sometimes gotta take a rest from all the carnage. Look out at the river and make an egg salad. Got some plants here. And also grab some more axes. Put stone axe. Put one on my back. Put two more in the backpack. What am I carrying with me here? Oh, the fire axe, the large knife, machete. The thing I want to grab is something to rip, ideally, which something that's not dirty. I don't think we're gonna find that. Hang on, what's that? Let's see a watch there. So boots, eh? What kind of gloves am I wearing anyway? Black police gloves with a hole in them. Can't put on gloves while I'm moving. Okay. Fair enough. I like how I mostly try to kill zombies off the road, and then I'm like, kinda, it's like, can't be bothered that much. Okay, what's the research craft here? How to make leather gloves. Learn from leather gloves. I kinda, you know, I can see the connection. I see fence. You see pavement, concrete. Fishing docks. Or whatever that is. Kukuras, hello, hello. Up again. we got like the attention of like 20 zombies. Okay, let's just see how far they're willing to follow me. Totally get a fresh axe on the back. Life's going well. Base is growing and growing, and we're starting to conquer the first town here. And conquer is doing a lot of heavy lifting in that sentence. Now, what is happening here? How many hits does this guy take? Ref again. Also, we're actually hungry now. So let's eat our salad. It's getting a little bit late here. We should totally get one more backup axe. We might take these two more and then start falling back. Getting a little bit late. Just grab this large smooth stone here. And I have large stone axe at. We need a stone hammer first. God damn it. Give me that stone here. The limestone. The large stones, that is a regular. That's limestone. That's okay. That's arena flashlights. Okay. We actually didn't complete this. And then can't make a large stone axe because need a large handle. What do we need? Can we not do that with racks? Do it with rack. Only need more than one rack. Need a large handle. Large handle. Yeah, you have to make everything so complicated here. Okay, yeah. I'm not sure if this is like I don't know what the actual like range is for which a helicopter would affect zombies. Because it is a fair bit away. So my plan here was to set up a little camp here on this side of the river. Um, no, I don't think I have any large stone here where I can craft stuff. Assuming I'm gonna need a crafting surface, right? Just drop this stuff here. Technically, you shouldn't put your tent this close to the water, right? But we're not here for survival tips. The lock into a crafting service. Oh yeah, this very basic thing, right? Yeah, you just need to find one more lock on the ground, or we need to chop down a tree. This might be a lock. Chopping block. Crafting surface, then we can make a large handle. And make did not make a large stone axe. Didn't it say I could use racks? I need 3 racks. We'll get more eggs in the morning. I just wanted to have a large axe, chop some trees down, build a little table, a bench, campfire, all that kind of stuff. I guess we can set up a campfire. So there's a fireplace here. Fire pit. We needed some cement for that. Half a bucket. Pick up some clay from here, from sand. Okay, we don't have sand here. We don't have a sack. Okay, never mind. Okay, fireplace it is. Campfire. That being said, I think we're just gonna drink. A little look around one more time for zombies. Nothing here. Now we're just gonna hang on. Pillow? Pillow, pillow, pillow. Can't sleep without my pillow. $148. That is actually our new zombie kill record. And we're only just getting started. And of course, it's a foggy day. And I guess the other thing is we don't really have all that much food with us, right? We have 2 fish fillets that we can put into a salad here. That's it. Since she was so nice to follow us almost all the way here to our new base. All the wrecks we needed. We really chop half our forest with these stone axes? This is so slow. This is terrible. How did I ever manage to get through this? Alright, so in case we want to build anything else over here. The wood, and now the trees are gone. We also have good vision in all directions to spot any zombies coming in. Alright. Rest up. An axe in the hand. I mean, with the large amount of zombies that we're seeing right on the edges of town, keep in mind we are playing on with 4 times regular zombie population. Not even 4 times regular, like think there was anyone else on this side. So basically, zombie pop is 4 acts, right? The thing is, they kind of changed what the presets are. You know, Apocalypse, default Apocalypse used to be like 1.5 zombie pop, but I think now if you go select default Apocalypse and then let the game show you the actual numbers. It's not 1.5, but like 0.8 or something like that. I don't know. Either way, there's going to be lots of zombies. That is part of the setup, part of the design. And I want to spice it a bit up compared to regular Apoc. Alright, and I think always the two ways to spice it up is either you add more zombies or you add stuff like faster zombies. Not in the mood for that. You do the thing. Ding, 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 ding. Then there's someone here, someone else here, that close. Ah, he's there. She's just not interested, even if I yell. Be thirsty. This is our carry weight. What are we doing? Still out of breath. Yeah, I should have definitely rested before doing the yell there. Rest fully. Not rest fully then. Fully rested. You have there? Not a bread knife this time around, is it? A steel bar. I mean, we'll take those. Yeah. And that is, hang on. Meat cleaver? Straight onto my belt. Did I put a new X on my back? I don't think so. What are you running around with? Ninja, the mop. Doesn't look too bad, does it? Right? Sometimes, you know, you look at what you can conquer and you know it's all gonna be worth it. Although, why are they always looking so shitty? Is it just because of the condition? They look so dirty. Maybe. We actually take another sip here. Probably also get another salad prepared. Just that if we get hungry, we can immediately eat. Apparently, just having that salad in the inventory now encompasses me. Not? Oh, I guess that's why I was encumbered, because I never put the axe on the back. Just unpacked it again. Got away. And we're out of backup axes. Okay, so probably trip back to the car in order. Or we just keep fighting and then use the hatchet and the meat cleaver. Because it's not. If we go back to the car now, there's no point returning. Probably way too late in the day at that point. We'll just keep coming. mean, would we dare peek here? Obviously not our main objective. If the game, you know, kind of twists my arm like that, I'm not gonna resist. Yeah, there's a huge group there. The engine quality. Seen better, seen better. A little bit fuel left in the gas tank. That was way too fast for that hatchet. Really. I kind of want to rescue that hatchet head. Fairly certain it was just the handle that broke. Remember, there was somewhere away here. Give me away here. I need to catch my breath. What you got here? Wonky talkie. 9 magazine, but no M9 pistol. I'm not saying that's why the zombies got you, but you know, if you try to reload your shotgun with an M9 magazine, that's just not gonna work out. It's not how these things work. We have a blood moon. No, shit head's also broken. Into warehouse here. I saw also key ring on somebody here a second ago. No, no key rings. Okay. Yeah, no backup weapons. Yeah, I think these are the last two for today. Alright, I picked up the gun stuff for whatever reason. And apparently we did have one. No, that's the X I just put in there. Never mind. I'm like, oh, I had an X left. No, you didn't. I'm feeling here loathing effects. My glasses, I guess. Thinking if we can find any snacks here. You know, a snack, but that's kind of nice to have here. Not good enough. Box. Yeah. Oh, I guess I need something to as a fire starter here. First of all, let's put that stuff in the box. That doesn't disappear. So this can drop, drop, drop all. Okay, cool. Watch bank. And then we need a wooden rod. Let's make 2. Okay, then we can make a fire if we want to. Well, I don't know if it actually works. Can we purify water in the Atlantic set canteens? Let's fill one of those up. Doesn't seem to be heating up. Good options, empty. Look at that, 148. New kill record. No, that's not even true. That was yesterday. I was on the wrong tab. Okay, didn't quite reach the numbers of yesterday. Crazy, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think you auto drink from a tainted container. I've had tainted containers in my back in my pockets several times and no other water, and we didn't auto drink. I mean, it's one way also to find out if it's something is safe to drink. You know, just put in your main inventory. That fish fillet still has 68 hunger reduction, so we can probably stay at least one more day here. Can do triple fish, even though it doesn't have the major unhappiness reduction anymore. We're gonna throw the seeds onto some random corpse. We have so many of those. Alright, got a salad. Oh, new axes. On the back, one in the hands, and then we have like what, 4 backup. Ah, back into the zombie coal mines. Put my seeds into the zombie here. Yeah, maybe a couple more zombies than I thought we would be getting the attention of. What's on that sign anyway? Something cold storage. I get it. It's your town. I'm not welcome. I'm gonna come in anyway, eventually. Oh, those guys thinking they're going. A little bit curious here. So, in Build 41 version of Tikitown, these cold storage storehouses were there, but then the area next to it was just a huge residential gated community kind of thing. And this didn't exist. And I'm a little bit curious here. Yeah, can we see that? Newton Freight Warehouse. That's the sign that you have on the in Louisville, on the quote-unquote Amazon warehouse. So if that is gonna be a gold mine, like the one in Louisville, then oh boy, I'm more than happy to spend my 100 kills here. So the fact that we killed 300 zombies over the last 3 days here. Are you talking build 41 or 42? I need to rest. I really should be. The moment out of breath shows up, just go rest. Like, oh, should I kill one more, kill 2 more? It's like, nah, you're just wasting your own time. And durability and everything. Oh, you got. Oh, that's unfortunate. Sorry to hear that. Didn't hear so far of anyone getting issues with the update, but I guess you never know. A little uncomfortable. I guess because of the constant smell? Don't usually have that here. Oh yeah, mod issue? Could always be the case, yeah. Make a fresh salad here. Okay, now the uncomfortable is gone again. I don't know what that's all about. Storage unit key, okay. Picking up random keys of zombies here and there. Why is his right hand so like? Oh, it's just a long sleeve. No, it's a t-shirt. Weird. It's looking like he was just wearing a very bright glove on one hand. Did I not fully rest? Apparently not. That looked like a very delayed falling over there. I equipped a new axe. Can get in that rhythm. Can't wait with that chain link fence there to have like 10 zombies on the other side. Constantly hitting that fence. Causing me to panic for 3 days straight. But not enough to actually break through it. And out of breath again. Maybe the slightly worse sleep quality is getting the better half of me here. Didn't really hit the shift key properly to stand up fast. Thankfully that zombie was far enough away. There isn't even access to that island where the zombies are standing on there. Isn't that right? That's not going to be annoying at all. I mean, like 20 zombies on a little whatever that's supposed to be. We got Queasy, which is to be expected given all the corpses here. Oh, I was best close to just, you know, I want to peek inside the warehouse, see what kind of loot we can expect. But hang on. Do we want to loot that? I guess we want to loot that warehouse. Even I don't expect good loot from in there. But I want to at least get one of those freezers that are in there. It's like special Tikitown. Not TikTok. TikTok freezers, yeah. With more capacity. Which is gonna, you know, that's music in my disorganized ears. What's this here? Perfect potato. Three zombies here, and there was like 5 here around the corner. Let's not look in here. Running straight into 2 zombies just chilling there. Okay, okay. I get the memo. Gotta rest out here. Be able to dismantle that before that zombie reaches me. That was very, very ambitious to start that. There's a bicycle in there. That reminds me, I wanted to set up the increase the bicycle speed. I didn't do it yet because we kind of weren't using bicycles anymore. Just kind of felt pointless with the one we have at base. You know, and finding one in the areas where we're fighting. Maybe not that pointless. So yeah, we're going to increase the speed a little bit. Alright, let's, yeah, we're gonna pay for this. Okay, hey, another club hammer. These are not... empty... oh, there's a welding torch. Hang on. Everything else can wait, but this needs to come with me right away. And you need to come with me right away. Come with me if you want to die. What's he have on the back? Cricket bat or something like that? What's in here? Maintenance books. Wild collection of everything. So yeah, here, these freezers. 7 and then 35 in the second slot. Like the normal popsicle freezer? God damn it. That new, hey, if you bump into a zombie, it changes your direction. Well, something to get used to. Just 1, 2, maybe 3 left. I can take a rest here. Well, it's so far away. First things first here. Fill my canteens. Since we have a sink with fresh water. Then we're gonna actually put them back on the belts. On the back. Cabana. Nails. Lots of useful stuff. So come outside. Yeah, first couple zombies banging on the fence. It's only gonna get worse. Okay, assume these freezers are all completely empty. It's fine with me. Check here. Can we get into this car? No. We want to get in this car. Gas. Razor is there. 71 engine quality. Tank. Inside, that's an X-type weapon. Just gonna take those seats with us. Yeah. A quick check here through the corpses. Maybe somebody has a keychain. Not really seeing anything. Where are these guys coming from? I'm a bit tired. And over encumbered from being hungry and carrying too much shit. As all bad combination of everything here. It's going to jump on the bike to drive back home, but I think we're just gonna walk. Just gonna walk it out of here. Unless, you know, put that away. Truck an amplifier away. Radio transmitter, electrical parts. Too curious. I wanna smash in the side window, check out that car. If there's a key for it inside, maybe. Okay. That's it. That was in the back. Chips. One packet of chips. The fountain cup. Ow. Riding the bike. I should hop up first. Okay, riding the bike keeps as having the counts as having the bike equipped primary and secondary. So I can't just put the propane tank secondary. Hang on. 2 seconds. Two things. Was it sandbags options or was it the regular options? I think it's in the more options here. Yeah, I think it reset the sound because we tuned that way down because it was kind of annoying. Okay, yeah. And then I think we're gonna go with 2.7 as normal and like speed of 4 when driving fast. Any noticeable difference? Here's something I wonder. Can I use walk too while on the bicycle? Oh, now that makes this thing way better. Okay, alright. Now we're talking. Well, I think in the morning I'm gonna jump in the car and on the way back collect flint. I don't have that much room. I guess the propane tank probably took away most of our storage room. But yeah, we can add 22 flint in here, right? Plus whatever we can carry, plus back seats and stuff. It's gonna be fine. Probably need some more flint for some more new weapons. Other than that, sleep. 143. Where's that? Yeah, that was a. Yeah, it's a good day to not continue fighting here. But before we do anything else, we entered 2 more buildings. And what I also started doing is I added the... I can find it again. Yeah, so every building that we've been to, or we've been in, I added a dollar symbol, as in we have paid for this building, you know. We may enter it again without paying again. Give me that club hammer. And I guess let's make ourselves a breakfast salad. And that was the last of the fish. Okay. A little bit early, a little bit dark, a little bit rainy, most importantly, which makes it a little bit harder to spot. That's large flat stone. Flintstones. Where are my flintstones? I need it for my weaponry. Just a big stone. I thought I saw way more when we were driving through here and fighting here and everything. A little bit on. the stones. You got all the stones here, except flintstones. Looks good. No, just remove stone. Not smooth flat stone. This is still saying, you know, once you have napping 5, there should be a button highlight flint or highlight mineral nodes or whatever. It could be 100 stones just hidden behind the trees, and you would never be able to see them unless you chopped down the trees. That is one. That's the one I saw the other day. Remove mineral deposit. That's what we need to see. Bok, 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 bok. Especially since napping you can only do napping with flints, right? Flint nodules. It's the only way to get eventually to level 10. So getting them a little bit more user-friendly would be kind of nice. Especially getting them in bigger numbers. I'm not seeing anything. Okay, maybe also doing it, you know, in the middle of a big rainstorm here. Probably not the best idea I've ever had. Yeah, I got nothing. It's limestone here. That being said, if we only have 3 flints and make 3 more axes out of those, that's not enough to go back to Tikitown. We need more weapons. Can I click on these from inside the car? No. That makes it even worse, right? I always have to get out, click, and then oh yeah, it's actually a mineral deposit. Cool. Yeah. That is a mineral deposit. Masonry level up. Interesting. Oh, do we think we can do a little bit of hunting here? Let's sneak up on those deer. Catch them in the... No, there's no way to go. That's just water. No, 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 no. Huh? Forget the stones. We're bringing home the buck. Little Bambi, very confused. What happened to Mummy? Mummy zigged when she should have zagged. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Yeah, I could get tracking XP for, you know, hunting down deer and... Home sweet home. Yeah, at some point I can probably dismantle our original shelter here. Oh, we got the new animal sinews. We can make then sinew thread out of those. We need for some stuff. That's kind of nice. It was totally intended because I knew we needed that. Didn't just kill an animal just for 6 pieces of meat. Oof. Ah. Remove the flesh. Do we also remove the... So there's some things where you need the crude leather and some things where you need the furred leather for. Or maybe we just... Well, at the moment you tan it, you're kind of locking yourself in. Let's have some furred leather. I need... Trying to put the brain away. Brain. And just fill the bowl. What do you want from me, game? Want me to unpack it even, huh? Is that what you want? What you really want? No? Does it need to be fresh water? I could have sworn I've done this with tainted water before. We don't have a medium drying rack. Hmm. Medium liver. 6 long sticks and some twine. I'll have like 6 long sticks, yeah. We still have some twine. A little bit. Yeah, the fact that it's not highlighted here tells me there probably wasn't enough twine to pick up. Okay, medium level dry rack, okay. Yeah. Another. Let me dry the garlic. Rosemary. Right, let's have a look. What are our animals doing? It's on the ground there. Either none of these eggs are fertilized, or I don't have the level yet where I see if they're fertilized or not. I didn't even check. What is the cleanliness here of this place? Have the broom and the bucket. Clean that out. Ships here, have a look at 78 going down. What else did we bring back from the trip? These fragments, light bulbs, jetty. Leave the matches in here. All right, we're using we have the propane in here now. I'm taking the full one out. This one, if we dismantle some more stuff, we can leave in. And I guess we leave the torches in. So we have 3 torches for dismantling stuff. That's fine. Read about flax and strawberries. With machetes now. Need door hinges, not door knobs. I think we can craft hinges in the thing. In the forge. Is this full? Electrical stuff goes. You're technically not electrical. Electrical, first aid, and a luck wrench is in here. What's the thing? And I guess a flashlight is technically electrical, or I should probably just dismantle that. Okay. Give me a wrench. Give me this car, and give me a train mechanics, which is probably still just gonna be battery, radio, front lights, and back lights. Which I guess we don't even need the wrench for. So we got butchering level up, right, earlier. Puts us at level 4. Do we have butchering 3? No. Shame. I know we got maintenance while we're out fighting. That doesn't do anything for us. We're about to level up access. I think we got nimble also earlier. No? No, certainly not. We're about to get nimble-ish. And hey, decent amount of strength XP. What did we get when we were fighting though then? Running? No. I thought we had 2 level ups out and about. Boot in a boot. No idea. Should go into the kitchen for resting. I think that's big enough to not get claustrophobic. Actually, put it on along the back here. Nails again. Out of nails again. Yeah, I kind of agree. Like short plant is really easy, and it's also the I think carving is the easiest skill to level, especially if you do something like a wilderness thing, like trees everywhere. You can just pick up even before you have an axe, chop something down. You can just pick up logs and branches from the ground and carve your heart out. The only thing is, I guess, you're still gonna need access for tree chopping. So you're still gonna need napping. Or need to get lucky looting something. Thing. The generator looking 3481, that seems okay. I mean, can get electrical XP from repairing the generator, so that's not a terrible shout. You know, it's so nice coming back home after 3 days out, you know, fighting zombies, and then not having to fish because all the food in your base rotted away. It's like, oh, we have a fridge now. Yeah, I think especially if you start with Wilderness Knowledge skill, which starts you off with 1 in napping, I think then it's not so bad. If you go completely without napping, it would be very rough. The first couple levels kind of really suck. Good thing, yeah, I don't wanna have an early night. When we were out there fighting zombies, I was always like, okay, do I want to go to sleep? Oh, it's already past midnight. And here now, it's this awkward stand outside past some time. And another shitty weather day. Okay, I guess we're gonna finish our little storage cupboard here. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. I mean, extra challenge mode, 0 to hero, start without any skills, and 0 fitness, 0 strength. Well, I don't think anyone outside of rule does that true 0 to hero stuff. I very rarely see it. I can't say nobody does it because I don't know all players, all streamers. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place your bets. Will it count as inside? Once we complete the roof. Maybe putting the stairs flush instead of one away might have screwed me over. Still raining in here. Oh, this is not finished. I thought we had floor tiles there. So, oh. Why is it still raining inside? Because the roof's not finished? 6.1, 12.4. Perfect. That's what we want to see. Basically a complete building. Disregard the unfinished walls. Some planks here. Wait. Why are you not doing it? You have 2 planks. You have enough nails. Okay, let's just select it again. There we go. That's weird. Do we have more logs? Well, here. Couple, I mean 1. It's too far away. That's the last branch here, sure. Make another. We're gonna need. What's happening here? Wooden window. Are we out of nails? Again, for the 15th time here. Let's start opening our cartons of nails here. Also, how we're looking on carpentry skill? That's actually getting very close to level 8. Alright. Window frame. We're out of planks again. That's stuff. We'll go. We need to kind of turn this kitchen into an actual kitchen at some point. I'm just not sure. So the only thing you can build are these counters, and they're kind of really ugly. Not gonna lie, not a fan. So maybe we just need to steal some kitchen counters from some house. Logical. Yeah, how do you like my smelter setup? Like, you know? I don't have mining set up yet, but you know, everything goes into the furnace here and then goes straight into the forge. I was going to say, you're always invited. Now, well, Build 42 doesn't have multiplayer yet, but your days are numbered. The moment multiplayer comes, I'm gonna annoy you every single day. You want to cave and do more Factorio today. What were you thinking? I did start fairly early. I was more thinking like in an hour or so. Let's say in an hour we do a little bit more Factorio. Sounds good to me. And I can get a little bit more done here. Maybe make some fine spoons out of steel bars. Let's just see how much XP we get for this. Let's do this. Craft one of those. You don't have the modifier, right? $8.8. That's awful. So we need 275. So like 32 spoons we have to make. Anything that's less, more forgiving on the materials. This, it needs a whole steel sheet, yeah. Roasting pan, also steel sheet. We can forge our gold sheet into coins. Can you do that with the silver? No, let's make gold coins. Sure. How much do we get for forging gold coins? 6.3. Now the question is, and then we can turn the coins back into a sheet. Hang on. which doesn't give us any XP. But it's a loop, right? It's a no material loss loop. We're grinding. We filter. I say required items, goals. That will work. You know, all that jewelry collection finally paying off. This is like barricading a window with a steel sheet to power level welding, which we could actually also do. Oh no, I'm looking at it. We have the books. We have steel sheets. We have windows. That was the biggest hurdle actually on that. Oh, we gotta be close. It's not even showing up yet. Aren't we getting... Wasn't it 8 XP here? No, 6. We need more than one... We had more than one gold sheet. I mean, I guess technically... No. Now we're out of coal. Went through the whole pile of coal here. Eh. Okay. That was fun. That was not even half a level of XP. A little bit grindy, I'm not gonna lie. Running around like a headless chicken. Where's Max? There's Max. Kind of wanted to have a little bit more open area here on this side of the base. So I'm not getting jumped by a zombie when I'm crafting somewhere there. This tree stays, you know, gotta have an occasional tree or two in the base, I think. Yeah, you know, like it's grindy. Like if I had some more, I'd be probably totally okay, but it always having to click between one and the two recipes for every single one is like kind of annoying. I might just grind that out with that because it doesn't use up. At the end of the day, it doesn't use up material. Like that's the big thing, right? Like all the other metalworking, blacksmithing stuff is so expensive. Like you dismantle 15 cars and you're like, oh, that should last me a while. Yeah, until level 3 maybe. Although I guess we could, you know, forge the spoons and then smelt the spoons again and... But I gotta say one thing now. With the gold coins, I'm feeling a little bit vindicated for having collected all the jewelry all the time. Well, I kind of felt like, is this really worth it? And now it's like, yes, it was worth it, totally. Someone's a little bit out of breath and out of everything. There's an axe here again. Actually, let's drop the spoons here. Can I water pot fill the canteens? Oh. Rest here, where I'm not getting panicked, because this room's big enough. I need to get my hallway built. Can't always be walking through the rain from the kitchen to the bedroom, huh? And it's still raining. I'm not even sure what I'm growing outside, but it's growing. What is this again? Who are you? Oh, my chives finally died? Okay. Cool. What is here? Wild garlic. Cool. And this is the kale. Almost ready for harvest. Ready for harvest. No, so the plan was to have basically a hallway here. That's why I didn't put any windows on this side. To have a hallway here and then potentially also then rooms on the other side. Like one more room here, central hallway, maybe with a staircase, upper floor. Like this is. I've got big plans, big plans. This is not just gonna be a house. This is a mansion. Oh, we got October. We can plant. Shit. Yeah, we can plant like flax and all the grains. Alright, let me just throw the kale in the fridge, and then we're gonna take a thought here. Take a think. Just have a think. Maybe I remove the kale so I have room here. Let's see. Dig furrows. I can't go here, that's too close to this stuff. I wanna have the full distance. Do I care? No, we can plant in between as long as we alternate crops. I think we're going 4. We can try this. Kale there was almost ready for harvest, right? Let's grab some compost. And maybe encourage it to jump to the next phase here. Double compost, grow, 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 grow. And there it is. Sometimes your plants just need a little encouragement. That. Move that. So now, okay. October. Not corn, flax. Wheat. Okay. What's that one? Ah. Month of October. Wheat doesn't show me. I haven't read the manual yet, but I'm fairly certain it's the same. All the grainy stuff. I'm not tempted, since we have so much more rye and flax to just, grow a second field. Maybe back here. Yeah, I should have made a separate flax field or something. So much do we have? Yeah, let's do like 16 more plots here. Can also do another row of wheat. Hang on. Didn't we have a wheat sheaf? Just fresh that. Get another seed out of it. Okay. Now, when it's gonna be colder and we need to manually water the crops, I'm gonna so regret planting this much. So we wanna. Okay. Need one space. No, we planted barley, right? So I think the other things you can plant in October would be hops and hemp. We don't have hemp, and hops are, I think, still one of the broken plants, which needs to be planted in October, but doesn't have the cold hardy trait, so it's gonna die. So whatever. We got frogs over there. We don't need to plant hops. We got our own hops. Also, for some reason we still have seed packages here. Oh, look at that. That's the wheat package. It tells us when we can grow wheat. Maybe muscle strain from planting like a madman here. Agriculture. Yeah, barley. No, barley we just planted. Hops. Yeah, best month October. But again, I don't think that actually lasts. So whatever. Hemp. We don't have seeds. Turnip says best month October. Turn it up a little. Planting like a madman. Big. Stuck on these drying racks all the time. Yeah, also, since we planted a bunch of wheat, right? So at this point, any additional wheat seeds, like we're not going to plant more, and by the time the next planting season comes around, it doesn't matter anymore, so just take the rest of the wheat seeds. Is that enough? No. Need 12. Alright, never mind. Maybe we find some more in a warehouse or somewhere. Okay. The troll can go away. Be careful, Flints, yeah? Kind of torn. I feel like, again, I kind of want to do more scythes. I know they don't last this long, but we can fight so much longer with them. I think we only have 6. We get napping XP for making them. Still not reliably creating them at max durability. That is ass. Yeah, and you're gonna need some more tree branches. I really hope. I don't have an option. No, that stay parched. Why do I not have an option to water them? Do I not have water on me? I do. Oh, that's too little. That's probably not enough. 0.02. Remaining 5 mates. Do we think that it is going to resume raining, or are we done with rain for today? I don't want to manually water. Let's see what the radio says. Meanwhile, useful we can do over here? Maybe not. Just, turn up the volume and work on the forge, which doesn't have any coal. They tell me power is out. I missed the... No, so if for tomorrow it says weather ends in the afternoon, then today it should continue raining, right? Right. Back to gold sheets. Gold coins. Can I? Crafting, right? So that would be this one. This one. Yeah, we're not doing this anymore. We're not doing this. I wonder if I can do that. Yeah, that speeds it up. Oh god, this mod is so good. I need to go to workshop and favorite that mod and give it an award or something. Upvote it. All that shit. I've always been a stout defender from the crafting menu and the default interface isn't that bad, but It's so much better. This is so much better. So as far as I understood, sorry, I kind of missed the question, Todd. Plant diseases only spread from between identical crops, like from cabbage to cabbage. And that's why you usually plant with 1 tile distance between this. So that's why I put different crops on the rows. So that basically none of the crops has the same stuff between it. If that makes sense. Thought that was the way it worked in build 41, but again, I might be completely wrong there. Zoom into dark to craft. Yes, we're doing 6 XP here, right, per craft. We need 300 for the level. Yeah, that is 50 crafts. It doesn't just feel long, it is long. That's what she said. The sheet one more time. Okay, level 3 unlocks us fishing hooks from wire. That might be a low impact thing. We can make a golden cup from a gold sheet. I don't think we gonna be able to turn the cup back into a sheet though. That's probably a one and done thing. Fine forks. Masonry chisel. Steel one. Now that seems expensive. Is this gonna give us XP? Split metal sheets? No. I think we have a decent amount of wire. Let's see what this gives us. Five. And we need what? 750? That's fine, right? That's just 150 crafts. Also, okay. Yeah, but does it check from any neighboring tile, or does it have to be the same crop type? I guess that would be my main question there. Also, fishing hooks. Where were we? Here. How many can I make with the wire I have? 3. I have 4 spools of wire. 2 I don't have. It's probably the coal, right? Yeah, I only have 3 pieces of coal. Okay. Alright, don't get panicked. It's also 2 a.m. Maybe stop forging. Are you late up forging again? Yes, ma. Go to bed, you got school tomorrow. Don't forget to drink from the dirty water. Okay. I mean, I guess then the checkerboard pattern isn't ideal. Like having them separated and nothing in between is still better. But at least it limits how many crops they are without having ending up with a huge farm that takes like 15 screens. Right, actually just scythe this. Gonna make this ugly thing here go away. Yes. Okay, cool. Ladies? Yeah, no, 100 grass. You're getting a very, very diet. It's grass every day. Cook those eggs at some point, but they're gonna be good for a while. You know what? Let's let's live the farmer life here. Put some compost on all those crops here. Give me some empty sacks. Yeah, like in build 41, like you had so many seeds. They were so easy to get, especially once you got the first harvest in. Um, you know, one harvest and you're swimming in seeds. What are you telling me? I must have looted a bag at some point that had 38 wheat seeds in it. I'll put compost into this bag. Yeah, because you have like half a wheat field in there. Right. Add compost. Three days of extreme zombie smashing, and now we had a couple days of extreme base chilling here. Or rather, Project Stardew Zomboid. Ardoid? I don't know. What? What's that? Which one? Which one did I think I did this. And this is all fine. Yeah. So third row, 5 more rows. Let's start taking from the other composters. Actually, for some reason I thought I got the wrong roll there. So anyway, to finish that thought from earlier, like Bill 42 with seed packets only having 5 seeds in them, and then also the harvesting seasons already being kind of forgiving, and the long growth times, I feel like they actually taking care of plant diseases and not just ignoring them like in Build 41 might be a thing. The problem is, though, that unless you have high farming skill, it's incredibly hard to actually spot the plant diseases and knowing which disease it is. Drop you here, drop you here, drop you here. Now curious if I had any other of our sacks that had stuff in them. Yeah, that's like what I've been mostly complaining about. There are crops, right? So I was looking actually at the files for the items, and so they have certain tags, and some crops have the tag cold hardy. So crops have a certain health, each day where they're properly watered and the temperature is positive, they gain health, and if the temperature is negative, they lose health unless they have the cold hardy tag. So any of the crops that need to be planted in October will have to grow through the cold months. So they're all cold hardy except for hops and hemp, where you're like, I guess it's just gonna die. Like, I don't see how you can prevent them from dying. And that same problem used to also be on some of the other crops, like flax, but flax was fixed, the others weren't, though. And I'm still not sure why it has two recipes that do the same thing here. What is the difference between grinding flour and milling flour? I don't get it. And how much do I have now? 48. Yeah, okay. Well, whatever. That's cool. Or we can just eat a whole bag of flour for 60 hunger reduction? No. Must be used in a recipe. Okay. We need kitchen cabinets. Brings me back to, I don't like the self-made cabinets. We need to loot cabinets, and I think all the houses we've been into so far also have kind of ugly kitchen cabinets. We need to find some pretty houses. Actually, let's get some. I should have just stayed in the kitchen. Get a salad going. You got another one right away. Okay. So next thing I wanted to do, grab some more wood here. Put one in the back. Allow me to take another one? No. Ah, it's wasted then. Okay, so now that we have 36, so 39 charcoal here, how many fishing hooks could we make? 26. I wanted to say how many we needed. 5 XP each. 125, 150. Okay, so before I commit to this, do I have more wire? Like, is this actually a reasonable way to do this? I don't have any wire here. It's just canned food. This is canned food and some other stuff. And this is medical. And then the stuff I brought in here. More spools of wire. Now we're at 36. There's not. Oh, this is limited by coal? No, we should have 39 coal. That might be why I use this. Just want to get, level 4 is hatchets and meat cleavers. That's the whole reason why I'm even considering just saying screw it, grind it. There we go, fishing hooks for days. To a point where I'm probably gonna just throw the fishing hooks into the forge next door and smelt them in again, if we can actually. Can we? Let's actually stand here. No, we don't have the tools. We use fishing hooks at small items here. Doesn't look like it. Oh yeah, no, we can. Turn them into iron chunks again. And then we're out of coal again. Actually, just throw this stuff on the ground. Put the iron chunks in here. All this little adventure gave us a whole 186 XP so far. And I'm feeling justified in chopping down half the forest here. Can't wait for the electric forge furnace to actually work. So you can kinda maybe not have to burn half a forest for a little bit of blacksmithing. And that's most of the fishing hooks turned into handy iron chunks. You can then use for, please don't ask me what chunks are used for again. You can turn chunks into blocks, and then we can pierce the blocks, and I think pierced blocks are then used for the hatchets. We actually look at that already. Hatchet. No, actually, steel chunks. Okay. The meat cleaver blade is made from steel bars. I think there's a way to turn iron into steel with then coke and everything, and nobody said it's gonna be easy. Alright, 4 AM, early morning. Alright, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna just take the stream offline for like 10-15 minutes. Gonna grab a snack to eat, and then I'm gonna be returning together with the logical for some Factorio. We're gonna do more Zomboid at some point. Tomorrow, Friday, Sunday. Don't know exactly yet. So, as much if you don't not interested in Factorio. That's understandable. Thanks for hanging out for Zomboid. I could turn the stream into pause mode, but then I need to edit it later on if I want to upload the Zomboid VODs anyway, so I'd rather just go offline, go online again in 20 minutes. So maybe 15, maybe just 10. Just a quick snacky here. Yeah, we're gonna do some Factorio in a couple minutes, and I hope I see you all then. And yeah, we'll be back in a bit. New XCOM campaign on Saturday, don't forget about this. But for now, I'm gonna call it here. Thanks everybody, and I hope I see you in a couple minutes.